this Challenge Cup, offering them a chance of tangible evidence of what we all know to be true. Gloucester are on the up. Frank Murphy blows his whistle, and the first of our European quarter-finals is underway. Davis, Gloucester to be careful with the integrity of their defensive line as the ball is spun wide to Koch. Vincent Koch, inside ball for Davis, under the post, untouched. Well, it was immaculate from Owen Farrell. What a line it was from Vincent Koch.
As we see, Owen Farrell, Vincent Koch, tight head prop, just on the inside of Morgan.
Franco,
just straight and hard, come off the back of being on the front
foot.
Line, Alan Davis, and we see Billy Vunipola here. Look, just doesn't die in contact, does he? Puts Gloucester on the back foot, quick ball. Davis, straight to Farrell. It's an easy line. Morgan at 6s and 7s, even with 8 on his back. 2-on-1.
Well, just looking at the...
Unfortunately for Gloucester, this is the only option against the Saracens' defence like this. All the way up to the halfway, we're going to see Gloucester kick.
Again, now that's right on the verge of legality and indeed beyond. It's a yellow card for Thorley.
Look at the kick, absolutely on the money. Does he dip? Oh, do you know what?
Up goes Ludlow. Chapman to Morgan, inside to Reed. Wasn't due to start tonight. Ruan Ackerman pulled up.
The only mitigation he's got is he's moving backwards. We saw a very similar one, didn't we, at Leinster?
Straight away.
So I think it's a red. The mitigation's very difficult, but he is moving backwards. He doesn't move forward in the collision.
Give you a real time from the first angle as well, so just stand by for that.
Pretty clear, direct contact with the shoulder to the head by black number 2.
Yes.
However, he is passive and he's attempting to make a legal tackle in the sense that he clearly wraps. So he's not reckless in any way and he's passive. And there's a drop in height also conditioned by the other tackler involved.
Great.
Everybody agree with that? So black number 2, yellow card. We start with a penalty just outside the 22.
Yeah, the mark is 2 metres outside the 22.
I think he's got that absolutely spot on. You know, I said before, he wasn't going forward. He does drop his height. There is a drop in that height from Jordy Reid. People here won't like it. And in slow motion, it looks really bad. But he hasn't stepped forward in the tackle. He hasn't looked to close the...
Up goes Ludlow once more. Now then, can Gloucester get some sort of foothold with this maul? It's looking promising. Singleton bearing down on the try line. Here is Gloucester. There is Gloucester. Finally we see them.
Of that line out is everything. The desperation to stay up.
Try good, Frank.
And Singleton.
You've got to think that if they get the same static scrum that we've seen in the previous 3, it's Billy off the base straight into him. If he can get outside Jordy Reid, that is.
Here comes Billy Vunipola. He's battering his way forwards. He's not too far away. Davis over the top. Has he grounded that? I think enough bodies in the way, but Gloucester throwing offside in the process. And Saracens through Itoje. There's the second score of the night.
To see, they just get the ball, don't they? 2 of the most powerful players for Saracens in tandem.
Good pressure from the runners, but never in doubt really for a kicker of Farrell's quality. Taking a fearful thump in the collision.
Ferreras is all over the place. And there comes a yellow card.
On the ground, number 13.
Chris Harris.
13, please.
Trying hard to stem the flow, but he's heading for the bin, seemingly.
Time off. Brian?
Yeah.
Just check the breakdown there, what number to clarify. He slapped the ball out of his hand, but he's lying on the ground.
Yeah, I think it could be number 1, actually, Frank, instead. It's not 13, I think it's number 1.
Yeah, that was my thought as well.
Yeah.
Cynical play, the guy's lying on the ground.
Yeah, it's against Rapava Ruski. You just see his hand in there.
But he'll argue he's on his feet when he plays it, won't he?
Number 1, yes.
Number 1?
Is he on his feet? Yeah, he's supporting his own body weight. Does he play the ball or the inside arm? I think he plays the inside arm. It's very similar to the Itoje one. Very similar.
I don't like it either way. I don't.
And then gathers round for the onslaught. In come some of the back division. Tompkins and Daly and Taylor dragging George further forwards. They've smuggled it away and they've got the score through Tompkins.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
It's that patience, isn't it?
I agree.
And not dying in the collision. We mentioned Alamano in that first half for Gloucester.
Again, a lot of heat from the runners, but he squeezed it through. And Saracens up to 30 points.
They don't go away from their game plan too much unless they have to. Gloucester in the red zone have been completely the opposite.
Line it over.
Knockout, know-how. Saracens have it, and they're bearing down on the try line for their fourth of the night. Jamie George swivelling and scoring. And that surely puts them out of sight now.
Saracens win it in a position that they want. You just see that rotation coming round. I think it's Clary at the front there, with the help of Elliot Daly.
Blotting out the noise in his own little bubble. Meehan. Clements on one knee, well back behind the gain line. Intercept, picked off by Taylor. Saracens run it in for 5. And surely now headed into the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup.
I think it was Lewis Rees-Zammit. They would have been away.
It's the first time that they have conceded 40 this season, Gloucester. Meehan. Rees-Zammit fancies a little dart and he's off chasing his own kick and he's gathered and now he's away. Something for nothing. It's just what Lewis Rees-Zammit does.
All good, Frank, all good.
Fourth touch, one try from nothing. He makes things happen. Great defensive line, spots the space. First bounce is bad for him, but he accelerates to make up the gap, and then the step to go past Good at the end is just brilliant. I said it before, he's only got one fault in his game. He's not English.
One of your favourite players, Oz. You love him, don't you?
I love him. I think he's absolutely brilliant.
Saracens tonight with just far too much. An exhibition, really, of knockout excellence from Mark McCall's men. They have that look about them, don't they? It'll take something a little bit special to stop this lot in the league and indeed in Europe. Gloucester outgunned this evening. Their biggest defeat of the season is finished at Kingsholm. Gloucester 15, Saracens 44.